Hello and welcome to the video guys, it's Militated here and today we're going to be going through 3 more military style outfits. Just before we get into that though, if you'd like to pick up one of the limited edition Low Expectations X Militated hoodies and sweatshirts, then please do click on the link which is in the description. Worldwide shipping is available and all orders will be handled and shipped by me directly. If you have an outfit on GTA which you'd like to send to me, then please do send it to militatedyt@gmail.com or to my Instagram which is officialmilitated. If you have any video suggestions for me, then please do let me know in the comment section, but with all of that being said, we are now ready to get on to the actual video. To begin with this outfit, we're going to head over to the outfit section of the store and we're going to go down to the Gorka suits category. From here we're then going to scroll through and we're going to purchase the white camo Gorka suit. Now that most of the outfit is done for us, we're going to head over to the accessory section. From here we're then going to go into the gloves category and we're going to purchase the grey tacked gloves which are at the bottom of that list. Now that we've done that, we're going to head over to the glasses section. From here we're going to go into sports glasses and we're going to start scrolling through. Now for this particular outfit, we're going for the black outlaws. These have the white outline and I think it complements the outfit. We're now pretty much done with the clothing store, so we're going to head down to ammunition. We're now going to start browsing the gear section which is located in the middle of the store and we're going to purchase the grey earpiece. After doing that, we're then going to head over to the weapons section. From here we're going to make sure that we've purchased a parachute from the top left. Now we're going to open up the interaction menu and go into style and parachute. From here we're going to make sure that parachute is set to on, and for this outfit we're going to be using the classic shoot bag. I think that's the first time we've ever used that shoot bag, but for now we're going to head down to the mask store. Now that we've arrived, we're going to simply start browsing the mask section and we're going to go down to the bottom to where it says ski masks. Once again, go down to the bottom and we're going to purchase the white tight ski. After doing that, we're then going to back out of the mask section and we're going to open up the interaction menu. Go into the style category and then we're going to go down to hood and make sure it's set to up. Obviously that will then make the hood go up with the mask on. We're then going to head over to the hat section and we're going to make sure that we save the outfit before we continue. That is a very important step, so make sure that you actually do it. We're now going to go back into the hat section and go into combat helmets. From here we're now going to start scrolling through, and for this outfit we're going for the grey woodland quad lens. If the lenses on the helmet are down like they currently are, then simply just hold right on the D-pad and the lenses will then go up. Now that we have that out of the way, we're then going to leave the mask store and we're going to head to the telescopes which are at the end of Del Perro Pier. At this stage we're going to open up the interaction menu and go into style and we're going to equip the outfit that we just saved. So now that we have that on, we're going to sprint towards the telescope by tapping X, and then you're going to press right on the D-pad as soon as you get near it. The character should just stand there instead of looking into the telescope, and should also notice that you are no longer wearing the mask. That glitch might take a few attempts, but once you have done that, we're then going to open up the interaction menu and go into style and accessories. Head down to where it says glasses and press left on the D-pad until you get to the black outlaws which we purchased earlier on. After doing that, you're then going to go up to where it says gear and once again press left until you get to the grey earpiece. When you walk away from the telescope, you should then notice that the mask will then reappear, but you are still wearing the hood, the glasses and the earpiece. The next step is to then run over to the mask store. Do not get into a car or onto a motorbike as it will make the hood go down and it will mess up the outfit. Unfortunately it is quite a long run and probably will take about 2 minutes, but once you do eventually get to the mask store, we're then going to make sure that you save the outfit before we continue. For the next part of the outfit, you're going to need to make sure that you either order your car or find a random NPC car, it does not matter which one it is. Simply just have it nearby and then open up your interaction menu. We're now going to go into style and accessories and we're going to go down to the helmets category. Scroll through until you get to the grey woodland dual lens which we purchased earlier on, and then we're going to press back. Go down to outfit and scroll along to the one that we've just saved at the mask store, but do not equip it. The timing of this next part is going to be very important, so it might take a few attempts. What we're going to need to do is go up to where it says parachute. You're then going to press the triangle button or whichever one you use to enter vehicles, and you're then going to go down to where it says outfit. Now you're going to equip the outfit as soon as your character sits down and the helmet disappears. So you're going to equip the outfit the moment your character's butt touches the seat. As you can see, we had the hood up inside the car. Now when you get out of the car, you should then notice that the helmet will then reappear. Now just go back to the mask store and make sure that you resave the outfit for the last time, and then you're pretty much done with the outfit. Unfortunately, when you do get into a car or something, the hood will go down, so in order to get it back, all you need to do is open up the interaction menu and re-equip the outfit. Big thanks to Rambo on Acid for sending that outfit in, but we're now ready to move on to the next one. This one in particular was inspired by the Red Hat soldiers from the TV series which is called Colony, so that's why I decided to use a red helmet. We're going to start off in the clothing store and we're going to head over to the pants section. From here we're going to go down to where it says utility pants and we're going to purchase the black battle pants. Once we've done that, we're then going to back out and head over to the top section. From here we're then going to go down and go into utility tops. Again, we're going to go down to the bottom of the list like I always say, and this time we're going to purchase the grey battle vest. We're now going to back out of tops and head over to accessories. From here we're then going to go into the scarves category and we're going to purchase the black desert scarf. Next, we're then going to go down to the gloves category. We're going to be selecting either the black or the charcoal tat gloves, it's really just up to you. Either way, we're now going to leave the accessory section and we're going to head over to tops. Now it is very important that you do it in this order. So once we get back over there, we're then going to go down to the utility vest category. For this outfit we're going to be using the extreme strike vest which has the red lines on the shoulders. So now that we have the scarf and armour on together, we're now going to head over to the glasses section and go into the sports glasses category. From here we're going to be purchasing the grayscale urban skis. With all of that stuff being purchased, we now need to head over to the other side of the clothing store to get over to the shoe section. About 10 years later, we're then going to start browsing the shoe section and we're going to go down to the rubberized boots. We're going to head down to the bottom of the list as usual and we're going to start scrolling up until we get to the red rubberized. If you'd prefer less red, then you can also select the black and red rubberized. Either one is fine to use, we're just trying to stick to the black, red and grey colour scheme. Ammunition is then going to be the next stop, and as we did before, we're going to start browsing the gear section which is in the middle of the store. From here we're going to purchase the grey earpiece. Now we're going to head over to the weapons section of the store and we're going to make sure that we've purchased a parachute from the top left. We're then going to back out of the weapons section and reopen the interaction menu. Now we're going to go into style and parachute and you're going to make sure that parachute is set to on. We're going to use the charcoal combat shoot bag for this outfit, but you can also use the black one if you prefer. That's pretty much everything that we need to do in ammunition, so we're going to go back down to the mask store on Vespucci Beach and we're going to start browsing the mask section. In ski masks, we're then going to purchase the black and red tight ski. Now we're going to back out of there and head over to the hat section, and once again we're going to go back into the combat helmets category. If you like, then you can use the black and red quad lens for this outfit, but instead I decided to scroll down a bit and go to the black and red dual lens. The dual lens just looks a lot cleaner as it's not as bulky as the quad lens, but again that is just up to you. As we normally do, we're going to make sure that we save the outfit before we continue. We're then going to back out of the hat section and we're going to head over to the telescopes at the end of Del Perro Pier. I'm just going to demonstrate this once again because there does seem to be some confusion. If the lenses are down on the helmet, then simply just hold right on the D-pad and the lenses will go up. Okay, so now that we have gotten that out of the way, we're going to start sprinting towards the telescope by tapping X, and then you're going to press right on the D-pad as soon as you get near it. Like I usually say, this glitch will probably take a few attempts if you are new to it. However, your character should just stand there instead of looking to the telescope, and you should also notice that you no longer have the mask or the helmet on. Reopen the interaction menu and go back into style and accessories, and we're going to press left on where it says gear to equip the grey earpiece. Then go down to glasses and press left until you get to the grayscale urban skis. You're then free to walk away from the telescope and you should then notice that the mask and helmet will then reappear. The final step for this outfit is to then either head to a clothing store or back down to the mask store, and you're going to make sure that you save it for the last time. I'm really not too sure why, but a lot of people seem to forget to save it at the end. But once it has been saved, we're then ready to move on to the third and final outfit of this video. This one was actually inspired by a ghost outfit I did a little while ago, but I decided to make a few changes to then come up with this. This isn't trying to replicate ghosts or anything, but I do think that this one looks pretty cool. To begin this outfit, we're going to go into a clothing store and start browsing the pants section. From here we're going to go into the utility pants category and we're going to purchase the black HEIST pants. Now I haven't used these in quite a while, which is kind of weird considering they're one of my all-time favourites. In the top section, we're going to go into utility tops and we're going to purchase the forest camo battle vest. As we did with the previous outfit, we're then going to back out of tops and head over to accessories. From here we're then going to go into the scarves category, but this time we're going to go down to the bottom and purchase the normal black scarf. That's also another item that I haven't used in a while, so for the next step we're then going to go into gloves and we're going to purchase the black tacked gloves. After doing that, we can then back out and head back over to tops. At this point, we're then going to go into the utility vest category and purchase the light strike vest, which I believe to be the best looking vest in the game. Moving on to the next item, we're then going to head over to the glasses section and go back into sports glasses. This time though, we're going to go down to the bottom of the list and scroll up until we get to the black wraparounds. There are a few different wraparounds that you can choose from, which all have different coloured lenses, but I just prefer the black ones for this outfit. Going back to the shoe section, we're now going to go into the boots category, so for this outfit we're going to be using the black scruffy boots. If you'd like a cleaner appearance, then feel free to go for the black flight boots. But yeah, just as personal preference, I decided to go for the scruffy boots because it makes the outfit look a little bit more rugged and used. Either way, we're then going to leave the clothing store and head back down to an ammunition. I'm sure you're all familiar with what we're going to do now, but we're going to start browsing the gear section, which is in the middle of the store, and we're going to purchase the grey earpiece. Next, we're then going to back out of there and head over to the weapons section and make sure that we've purchased a parachute from the top left. Now we're going to back out and open up the interaction menu, go into style and parachute, and make sure that parachute is set to on. We're going to be using the black combat shoe bag for this one, and then we're going to leave the ammunition and head back down to the mask store on this future beach. For a change, we're actually going to start off at the hat section. From here we're going to go into beanies and go down to the bottom of the list, and we're going to purchase the black winter hat. Of course, there are a load of beanies that you can choose from, but I believe that the winter hat just has a certain look to it that really fits with the outfit and the scarf. In the mask section, we're then going to go back down to the ski mask category, and we're going to start scrolling through. So for this one, I decided to select the Skull Tactical Ski. I kinda wish I was just a plain black one, but I suppose we need to work with what we have. Either way, we're now going to head back over to the telescopes on Del Peripir. You're probably an expert at this by now, but we're going to start sprinting towards the telescope by tapping X, and you're going to press right on the D-pad as soon as you get near it. Might take a few attempts, but your character should just stand there instead of looking into the telescope, and you should also notice that you are no longer wearing the mask. Okay, so we're now going to open up the interaction menu and go back into style and accessories. This time though, we're going to go down to where it says hats, and you're going to press right until you get to the black winter hat. Then go up to glasses and press right until you get to the black wraparounds. Lastly, you're then going to go up to where it says gear, and you're going to press left until you equip the grey earpiece. So now that we have selected those three items, we're then free to walk away from the telescope, and you should then notice that the mask will then reappear, but we still have the glasses, the hat and the earpiece on. The last step is to then leave Del Peripir and head back down to either a clothing store or to the mask store, and make sure that you save the outfit for the final time. Again, please make sure that you actually remember to do that, it is a very important step. That pretty much finishes all three outfits for this video. Again, if you'd like to purchase a limited edition Low Expectations X Militated hoodie or sweatshirt, then please do click on the link which is in the description. I would advise buying it soon if you do want one, because only about 25 are left. Like I said at the start of the video, worldwide shipping is available and all orders will be handled and shipped by me directly. Apart from that, if you have any outfits on GTA which you'd like to send to me, then please do make sure that you send them to militatedyt@gmail.com or to my Instagram, which is officialmilitated. If you have a video suggestion, then please do let me know below. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next GTA Online video.